Our house, our car, PJ's car, Alan's car. Our house. Our house.
Among big U.S. banks for identifying risk and for staying away from the pitfalls. The revelation of the trading laws is already unleashing calls in Washington to get tougher on big banks. Deborah Luderbeck, Reuters.
Let's go back to Warren now for a stock market update from the Ayala trading floor. Warren.
Thank you, Ron. You know that those JP Morgan losses raised concerns over the U.S. banking system at a time when a lot of investors were already worried about a breakup in the Euro bloc and slowing demand in China. All of these negative sentiment has contributed to some serious losses here at the PSE. Right now, the main index is down 1.7% or 86 points and is trading below the 5,000 level for the first time since April 11th. Right now, it's at 49.97.14. All the sub-indices are in the red. The broad all shares index is down 1.25%, and we're seeing losses of more than 1%, more than 1.5% in property, holdings, and financials and industrial. So losses across the board right now. Taking a look at market breadth, gainers, we have 32 gainers at least against 62 losers. And value turnover, again, very slim, just 600 million pesos worth of shares have changed hands. And this is very common when there's negative sentiment in the market. Value turnover tends to be lower than usual. Now let's take a look at some disclosures right now, corporate disclosures. Vista Land and Lifescape, so Senator Manny Villar has reported its first quarter net income, and it rose 21.4% to about 1.06 billion pesos. That's up from 873 million in 2011. So some strong figures there for VRL. Its real estate sales are 22%. Store sales are up just 21%. Real estate sales hit 4.02 billion pesos for the period. Senator Villar says VRL launched 9 major subdivision projects in the quarter, 8 of which are targeting the low and affordable segment. The total value of those 9 projects was about 5 billion pesos. Taking a look at VRL right now, it is in the red, unfortunately, down about 54% at 4 pesos and 18 centavos a share. Moving on, Vista Land Associate, Polar Property Holdings Corporation, is consolidating Manuela Corporation into its holdings, into its business. Manuela is a mall operator established by the family of Senator Villar's wife, Cynthia. Polar is also increasing its authorized capital stock to 17 billion pesos, divided across 16.9 billion common shares with a par value of 1 peso each, and 10 billion voting preferred shares with a par value of 1 centavo each. And the increase in capital will be used to implement the consolidation. A part of those new shares will be given to the shareholders of Manuela in exchange for all of the mall operators' outstanding shares. There is a 1-hour trading halt implemented on Polar Property Holdings. It will be lifted at 10 o'clock, and the trading halt was basically implemented by the PSE so that investors could digest this new information. Moving on to RFM, the food and beverage company. It is one of our gainers so far today. It's up 1.5% at 2 pesos and 58 centavos a share. The company has just announced a new joint venture with Engrain, a U.S.-based company specializing in innovative products for flour milling and baking industries. The JV, the joint venture, will be called Engrain RFM Pacific, and it will sell and distribute enhanced flour and bread-related products within the Asia-Pacific region. Of course, RFM has been in the flour milling business for 54 years, so it brings some expertise to that joint venture. Again, RFM, one of the gainers today, up 1.5% right now, 2 pesos and 58 centavos a share. Moving on to the foreign exchange market, the pesos at 42.796 against the US dollar as of 9:50 this morning. The volume is at $308 million so far. And now I'll give you back to TJ for an update on Angelica and Derek. TJ, what happened?
You're so excited, Warren. Not yet. Sports news first. Okay, hold your horses. Meanwhile, the camp of People's Champ, Manny Pacquiao, denies reports that he was served divorce papers on the eve of his fight